Hello again, this is Mrs. DeBose working on 1.2, problems 10 through 13, and this will be the last example video. You're going to have to try the next page, those practice problems, on your own. Please give it a good try. But at the moment, let's work on 10 through 13, adding to your note paper that you will wind up submitting along with your practice problems. So problems 10 through 13, the instruction says find the quotient. So thinking back, quotient is division. So we're going to be dividing. And we're also going to be practicing the rules from the top of the page. If they have the same sign, then the answer will be positive. If they have different signs, the answer will be negative. So let's get started. Problem number 10, negative 16 divided by 4. I've got a negative and I've got a positive. So that means my final answer should be negative. So negative 16 divided by 4 is a negative 4. Number 11, I have a negative 20 divided by 5. So I have different terms, different signs, so a negative divided by a positive. So my answer will be negative. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So negative 20 divided by 5 is a negative 4. Number 12, dividing with fractions. Now, this is not very friendly. I don't know if you remember, but trying to divide by a fraction can be tough. But there is a better way. Instead of dividing by negative 2/9, we change it to multiplication and divide by the reciprocal. Okay, so what I did there, instead of dividing by this fraction, I change the sign to multiplication and I flip or take the reciprocal of my original fraction. That's where that came from. I'm changing the sign, so I have to change what I'm dividing by. Alrighty, and I hope you remember, multiplying fractions actually pretty easy. Multiply across. So you got 18 divided by a negative 9, so a negative number. And then divide by 2. So final answer, negative 81. Problem number 13, very similar. We're dealing with fractions and division. So working this out, so I have a negative and a positive, so my final answer should be negative. So negative 2/5. So instead of dividing by 18, let's multiply by the reciprocal. Negative 2/5 times 1/18. Okay? Multiplying fractions goes straight across. Negative 2 times 1 is a negative 2. And 5 times 18 is 90. Notice I have a negative. Overall answer is negative. I have to simplify. These are both even numbers, so they can both be divided out by a 2. Negative 2 divided by 2 is negative 1. And 90 divided by 2 is 45. And that's my final answer. So now we just found the quotient and practiced working with same signs and different signs. Please make sure you write this down on your notes, and then you get to carry on to the second page. I'd like you to try problems 14 through 31 on your own. Show your work as much as possible, and be sure to submit it into your Canvas assignment. Thank you.